There are places on this planet that aren't supposed to be found. Dots on a map that the government politely suggests you ignore. Naturally, being who I am, ignoring advice is sort of my specialty, which is why I'm currently standing in the middle of a restricted zone. This isn't just a ghost town, it's a relic of the Cold War, a mock city built in the 50s, specifically to see what happens when you drop a nuke next door.
For the next 48 hours, I'm going to be living here. No crew, just me. A few cameras, and enough canned beans to regret my life choices. The first thing you notice isn't the heat, it's the silence. It's a heavy, thick silence that feels like it's watching you. Walking down Main Street feels like stepping onto a movie set where the director quit 60 years ago and nobody bothered to tell the actors. Look at the architecture. These aren't normal homes. The walls are reinforced concrete, thick as a bunker. And the windows, they're tiny, barely slits. Designed to minimize shattered glass when the shockwave hit. It's grimly practical. I decided to breach one of the interiors. The door was unlocked, which is great for me. Terrible for home security standards. Inside, it's a time capsule. There's furniture here that hasn't been sat on since Eisenhower was in office. But then you see the details. The mannequins. They used them to test radiation effects on clothing and skin. It's unsettling. Sitting next to a plastic family waiting for a fake apocalypse feels wrong. I needed some fresh air. Or, well, as fresh as air gets when it's been baking on radioactive soil for half a century. While walking the perimeter, I spotted something moving near the old water tower. A person, which, statistically, shouldn't be happening. Turns out, I wasn't entirely alone. This is Earl. He worked maintenance here back in the 60s. Earl told me he comes back every few months. He says he feels closer to the history here than anywhere else. He described the tests. He said the sky would turn purple, then white. He said you could feel the heat through your back even miles away. Hearing him talk, the physics of this place changes. It stops being a ruin and starts feeling like a graveyard. Earl warned me about the North Sector. Said there are sensors there. Active ones. Naturally, that's exactly where I'm going next. The North Sector feels different. More industrial. Less Leave It to Beaver. More Dr. Strangelove. I found an entrance to what looked like a maintenance bay. The lock had been cut years ago. This is where things get weird. These aren't just basements. They're tunnels. Miles of them. They connected the labs to the observation posts so scientists could move without going topside during the fallout. It's claustrophobic down here. The air is stale. You can smell the copper and the mold. I turned a corner and saw a light. Not a ghost, but a flashlight. Security. I froze. If I get caught, the video ends here, and I spend the night in a very different kind of cell. The guard passed by. He looked bored, honestly, just checking the locks. But it was a reminder. This place is still watched. I managed to slip out through a ventilation hatch. The sun was starting to set, painting the whole town in this apocalyptic orange. Night is falling, and that brings me to the final challenge. It gets cold fast, and the sounds, the metal of the tower expands and contracts. It groans. I keep thinking about what Earl said. About the flash. Sitting here, you can almost imagine it. It's hard to sleep. Every gust of wind sounds like footsteps on the stairs. Your mind plays tricks on you. Around 3 a.m., I heard coyotes howling. It echoed off the concrete bunkers below, a chorus for the dead. Morning came slowly. The first light hitting the desert it's forgiving. It washes everything clean. Packing up, I felt heavy. This place is a monument to a terrifying power, left to rot in the sun. I walked back to the perimeter. The silence wasn't scary anymore. It just felt sad. 48 hours in a nuclear ghost town. I came for the mystery, but I'm leaving with a reminder of how fragile this all is. I'm Ryan Reynolds, and I need a shower and maybe a Geiger counter check. See you next time. Wait, did I leave the lens cap on that second camera? No, seriously, did I?